Welcome to the Passport to Bars and Clubs of Bologna. This is a quick guide to the bars of Bologna, a quick overview of all of them, and ratings of each that we visited while we were there by Cal Frucchione, Connor Brown, and Rizwan Hussain. As a quick disclaimer, do not drink. We do not condone drinking at all. Don't drink unless you're the legal age in your country and you fully understand the consequences of it. Our rating system was based on five key categories: vibes, which was the atmosphere inside; prices, which is how much the drinks cost; variety, how large the selections of drinks was; service, which is how easy it was to get a drink; crowd, which is the kinds of people you tended to find inside; and everything was rated 0 to 5 stars. At fifth place, we had Alchemia 13. This was more of an experience in mixology and a show kind of thing than a cocktail bar, or a cocktail bar rather than like a place to go out and meet people. Um, we gave vibes 2.5 out of 5. Like we said, more of a tourist experience than a traditional bar. Prices, we gave a 3 out of 5. They weren't too bad, just a little more expensive due to the artisanal nature of what they were going for. Variety was a 4 out of 5. They had tons of stuff, just not as much as the other bars in this list. Service, 4.5 out of 5. Service was great. Um, they were just trying to put on a show, so it could be a little distracting if you're trying to have a conversation at the bar while ordering a drink. Crowd, we gave a 3 out of 5. Tend to be an older tourist kind of crowd, mostly millennials, not a ton of people in the college kid age group. Overall, we gave it a 3.4 out of 5. Everyone here, or I would recommend this for anyone who's looking for a good experience but isn't looking for anything too high energy. And it's 12 minutes away from the Piazza Maggiore, so quick walk if you want something to do for an evening. Next up, we had Gil and Bert. We went here for a short pregame just before going to a bar another night. We spent about an hour there. It was a little empty at first, but picked up towards the end of the night. Vibes, we gave it 2.5 out of 5. It's very small. It seemed to be more of a breakfast place that advertised itself as a bar after dinner. Prices were 3 out of 5. The prices weren't too atrocious, but they're definitely a little higher than most of the other places. The variety was a 4.5 out of 5. They had almost everything under the sun. The bartender knew how to make everything that our large group asked for, and on the rare occasion that we asked for something they didn't know how to make, when they were told by us how to make it, they made it perfectly. The crowd or service, we gave a 5 out of 5. Like we said, they made everything that we could ever hope for, and they were great, spoke great English. Super awesome service here. Crowd, we give it a 3 out of 5. Seemed to be somewhat diverse, going more towards the millennial crowd once again, people going for a more chill vibe. Overall, we give it 3.6 out of 5. Recommend it for a little drink after dinner, but not somewhere to meet people or party. And it's just a quick 9 minute walk away from the Piazza Maggiore. So if you want to get dinner there and head over for a drink before you go to bed, this is a good place for that. Next up, we had Madigan's Irish Pub. We went here for extended night out in a smaller group. We had lots of fun. Irish pubs were always sick, no matter what. Vibes, we gave it a 4 out of 5. Irish pubs never let us down, like I said. This was no exception. They had great lighting inside, pretty good music. The vibes were sweet overall. Prices, we gave it a 4 out of 5. Like the last bar, prices weren't the lowest in the world, but the beers were pretty cheap, as is what tends to be the case with most Irish pubs. Variety, we gave it 3.5 out of 5. They mainly serve beer and wine and have a smaller selection of shots and mixed drinks, but pretty good selection nonetheless. Service, we give it a 5. Bartenders were all super friendly and knowledgeable, and they made sure to get everyone promptly served. The crowd, we gave a 3.5 out of 5. At first, towards the first couple hours, it was mostly older men going there to talk and watch sports. But then towards the end of the night, the crowd got younger, and it was lots of fun to talk to people around there. Overall, we'd give it a 4 out of 5. Recommend it for a chill night out. But if you want to stay late, you can have fun talking and chatting with people. It's also a little bit of a farther walk from the Piazza Maggiore. It's closer to the Bologna Central Station. So if you're staying near there, great place to check out. Next up, we have Soda Pops. This is one of the two bars that we frequented almost every night. We spent lots of time there and became well acquainted with it, as you can see from the picture of Kyle on the inside. For the vibes, we give it a 4.5 out of 5. Bars underground with a big dance floor, plenty of lounge style seating, and the DJ was good every time. The lights added to the vibe. It would be a 5 for vibes if it wasn't so warm down there, but you can't really get a ton of airflow when you're underground. Prices, we give it a 5 out of 5. All the mixed drinks were around €5 to €7, and shots were €3, and the water was free, so nothing to complain about there. Variety, we give it a 5. They had everything that you could ever hope for. Nothing more to say, really. Service, we give it a 4.5 out of 5. Service was a tiny bit slow, especially since it was always packed. Um, but once you got the bartender's attention, it was like you were the only thing on their mind until your drink was in your hand and your money was in theirs. For crowd, we gave it a 5 out of 5. This was a very young crowd, lots of college kids, almost exclusively college kids, except for one or two people each night. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Um, And yeah, the vibes were pretty high energy too. It was almost a mix between a club and a bar. It was really fun. Overall score 4.8 out of 5. This is one of the best bars in Bologna, and I highly recommend checking it out and spending a good amount of time there. Next up, lastly, we got English Empire. Like Soda Pops, we spent almost every night here. Tons of fun. Either started here and finished at Soda Pops or vice versa. We all loved the atmosphere and kept coming back again and again. Vibes, we gave it a 5. Vibes were immaculate, plenty of space for everyone inside. People were milling about outside too. Not too crowded, but not empty either. The music was great. They had karaoke every night, which was sweet, and the lighting was pretty nice. Prices, we give it a 5 out of 5. Much like soda pops, all the mixed drinks were around €5 to €7. Shots were €2, so a little bit cheaper. And once again, water was free, so nothing to complain about there. Variety was 5 out of 5. They had every type of alcohol under the sun and a fantastic selection of beers, which always helps. Service, 5 out of 5. Bar operated with a large kiosk where you could quickly scroll through the menu and order whatever drink you wanted, and then take your receipt to the bar for the bartender to make it. The bartenders were super fast and skillful, and because of the kiosk system, there was never a traffic jam or congestion at the bar, so it was always quick to get your drink. But if that's not your deal, you can order at the bar old-fashioned style and just pay there. For the crowd, we gave it a 5 out of 5. Much again like Soda Pops, it was exclusive, almost exclusively a younger college sort of age group. Everyone was super fun to talk to and party with, and yeah, very high energy, lots of fun. Overall score 5 out of 5. This is our favorite bar in Bologna, and we think it is a must visit if you're in town. It's a little bit farther than Soda Pops at 9 minutes as opposed to 7 from the piazza, but I think the 2 minute extra walk is definitely worth the work. Just as a quick overview, we have Alchemia 13 at number 5. Um, Great for a little show. And if you want the more chill vibe, this is good. Bar Gill and Bert at number 4. Once again, more chill vibe. Great for a little drink after dinner. Madigan's Irish Pub at number 3. Irish pub, nothing more you could really say. Chill at the beginning of the night, high energy, kind of bumping at the end. So either way, everyone's getting what they're looking for. Number 2, we have Soda Pops, almost bar club hybrid. Lots of fun, super high energy. Everyone there is there to have a good time, and everyone is having a good time. And at number 1, we have English Empire, our far and away our favorite bar there. We were there almost every single night. Um, Pretty much perfect bar, nothing much more that we could say. You honestly can't go wrong with any of these bars, to be honest. They all just have different vibes, and we rated them according to our preferences. But if any of these bars align more with your preferences, definitely go check them out. Thank you very much for watching. Remember, drink responsibly, don't drink if you're underage, and most importantly, have fun. Thank you very much.